Welcome back to the channel. My name is A-Bomb. We are back with Football Manager 2019 and Eastern Resurgence with Berliner FC Dynamo. Today we're taking on Karlsruhe in the league. We're on Monday night. As you can see, we've dropped to third place, but we do still have this game in hand to play. So if we win it, we will go back top of the table. But my God, have we fallen flat on our faces. So last episode, of course, we lost both matches, I believe. Local derbies, lost to Union Berlin and lost to Dynamo Dresden. Two massive errors by goalkeeper Bernhard Händel, who has been dropped. And off-screen things were just as bad. They improved. We had a run of 7 matches without winning. But Karlsruhe is the match today. We're going to play this, hopefully win it, because 4 videos on camera, didn't win either of them. So last 2 videos haven't been too good for results, but hopefully this one will be better. We're favourites for this one. They're 15th, we're 3rd. We should be winning it, but they've got no manager. They've just sacked them. So I tend not to deal well against clubs that either don't have a manager or have a new manager. But yeah, last time 2-1 defeat to Union Berlin. 93rd minute goal as Bernhard Händel got caught in possession, and it shouldn't have been. And then that happened again against the Dynamo Dresden. We scored an early goal in the first minute, and then we gave away a penalty which was scored, and then Otto scored again as Händel gave it away. So he has been dropped. 5 matches played off screen, and we started off by losing our 4th match in a row against Augsburg. A difficult match. Like, we are in a really tough run of fixtures at the moment, where we're facing a lot of the teams that at the moment are in the top half. So these are difficult matches, but we beat them in the first half of the season. We can't seem to do it here. We lost 2-0 to Augsburg and really weren't on our game at all. We had 4 shots and 1 on target. Just a horrible, horrible performance. 2 first half goals from Augsburg. Runar Hauge scored on 19 minutes to make it 1-0. And then Kamal Abafunsa scored the second goal on 34 minutes, and we created nothing. We just didn't do anything at all in this match, and I don't know where, again, I said last time, I don't know where this has come from. It's like I've got a completely different team for the second half of the season, because I haven't changed anything tactic-wise. I've like minor tweaks, but nothing big. We're still very much playing the same system. I don't know what has happened. We finally ended our hoodoo with 4 straight defeats, but failed to score in our home game against Ingolstadt. Another tough match. Maybe could have got a goal in this one, but 5 shots on target out of 15. We defended well at the very least. We didn't concede anything, but it was a goalless draw and another match without winning. Yeah, no chances created at all by either side. No half chances, no big chances. Looks like a pretty boring match, so we'll go on to the next one. 1860 Munich away from home. Went down to 9 men and drew 3-3. We had 3 red cards in 2 matches, because we had another sending off in the following match as well. But 2 red cards here, and managed to get a 3-3 draw, although we did lead 3 times. I mean, for once, it was our opponents making a big mistake, as Marco Hiller scored an own goal on 20 minutes to make it 1-0. 1860 minute equalised. 27 minutes, Georgios Spanoudakis scoring to equalise fairly soon after our goal. 27 minutes. But then we went back in front again just a few minutes later. Mats Kohler with a great goal, actually, if I remember. Good finish. Might have been a free kick, actually. 33 minutes, 2-1. 2 minutes before the half-time whistle, Maximilian Wegner scored to equalise for a second time for 1860 Munich, 2-2. And we went in front again in the second half. Jean-Claude Gobert ending his goal drought to make it 3-2, 52 minutes. We were back in front. Just a few minutes after that, we had our first of 2 red cards. Mats Kohler getting his second booking on 58 minutes. He got one just before half-time and then got his second one just before the hour. 73 minutes in, it was 3-3 as Munich equalised for a 3rd time in the game. Spanoudakis with his 2nd goal of the game, but the action was not over as Selkos on the 84th minute got a straight red card. We were down to 9 men, but managed to grind out, the draw and stop ourselves from conceding again and losing again. But another match without winning. That was number 7, I believe. And then at long last, we did get a win, but had another sending off, like I said, but it did end 10 versus 10 at the very least, as Regensburg also had a red card. I don't know how we only scored 1 goal in this match. We had 22 shots, 10 on target, but just couldn't finish them off. A couple of chances created, and the 1 goal coming from Mark Brezhnic on 26 minutes. Our red card was Presthofer, 65 minutes, a straight red card once again, just giving us margin orders, and 10 minutes later Regensburg had their red card, and it was their central midfielder, or one of their central midfielders, Dietz, getting sent off. So ended 10 versus 10, but again, we managed to fight out and win our first match in a while, since before the winter break. And then lastly, we won 1-0 again, so we have won a couple of matches, only 1-0, like There haven't been spectacular wins, but wins nonetheless. A 1-0 win away against Duisburg, and it was Brashnich again with the only goal, and that came just before the hour mark, but defended well in this one. Duisburg weren't too good themselves, but yeah, managed to win this one at the very least. So yeah, the form is an absolute mess at the moment. I mean, we've unbeaten in 4 now, which is good, but we had a horrid sort of December, like February and January, and all that was just awful. But the last win before those two was at Braunschweig back on December 9th. Of course, we failed to score against Paderborn and then lost against Dusseldorf. Came back from the winter break and had these 2 horrible results against Union Berlin and Dresden. It's not looking good, but at the very least, we've got back to winning ways. And if we win today, we will be back on top of the table. But the lead has been significantly reduced. We're 1 point behind Ingolstadt and 1860 Munich, who we faced off screen. We also faced Augsburg off screen. And yeah, that's what I mean. We've had some tough matches since last time. So yeah, we may not have won them, but yeah, they were difficult games, and they were away from home as well. So a win today will see us go 2 points clear at the top. A draw will see us go into second, as Ingolstadt have a better goal difference. Youth intake wise, we had a couple of decent players in there. René Naub is one of them, 15-year-old striker who's got 5-star potential. First touch is already pretty good, some of the physicals are decent, and mentally very determined, driven personality. I mean, if this guy could develop really, really well, and if that's the case, we'll see him in a few years. He's still only 15, but give him a couple of years, if he's like 2.5 star, then he could start playing some games for us. He might even get better than that, who knows, but looking good for now, and hopefully he'll come along nicely. I don't know how that's said, Schiescher? I don't know, but he's got 4.5 star as well. He's a centre-back. Marking's not too bad, but he's not great in the air, and he's not great at tackling. He has no flair, so again, he can only run in a straight line. But again, some good attributes in there, but some not so good as well. We'll see how he comes along as well. Yeah, injuries have kind of settled down a bit, but still 1 or 2, and then suspensions as well, because we've had like 3 red cards and McConnell has picked up too many yellows. So yeah, things aren't looking great. But we're going to go Franke today. He's better as the Carrilero, like as a ball winner. He's kind of dropped off from there, so maybe have him work on that if he's not already. So he's on central midfield to defend. It's not really what I want. I want him as a ball winner. So with McConnell suspended, Franke will play today. We'll also go Paradisi in place of the injured Hollerback. We'll add Greisel onto the bench. And we'll add Mittelstadt onto the bench. Actually, no, Albertat he's not looking good. Yeah, I think that's what we'll go with. We're in good fitness. Like, we're fresh off an international break, so fitness-wise, we're looking pretty good. Max Fuchs should be back. He is, but his match fitness isn't too good. I'm going to put him on the bench at the very least. We'll get Mittelstadt out of there. We'll have him on the bench just so we have that option as well. And I'm going to go Selkos over Kohler as well. Looking for some more football. Kohler's, he's been okay actually. He's done pretty well in his last couple of fixtures, but I don't know if they're reserve games or not. It confuses me because they've got good ratings, but sometimes they'll play for the under-19s just to get fitness up. But that's the team we're going to go with. Let's go out and hopefully win this one. We should be winning it. Alright, I'm in a good mood because I've just watched Liverpool beat Newcastle and take the title race down to the last day. So I'm in a good mood. We're unbeaten in 4, so apparently we're now on a good run. That counts as a good run. Fine. Let's build on that then. This could be the start of another resurgence in form. If we can go for a nice long unbeaten run again, we should be promoted no problem. But things have taken a bit of a dip. But let's try and get back to what we were like in the first half of the season. Paradisi. Franco. Is he going to go for goal? No, we're not. Kircher's there again. Brashnich. Oh, it's off the post. Oh, that should have been an early goal there. That should be 1-0. And we haven't even played 3 minutes. But we've got a corner from it though. Let's see. Selkos. It's not a good corner. Briculi, though, had a volley. And, yeah, that was well off target. Demelt to Cabella. Got Kircher on the overlap, but doesn't spot it. Demelt. Could go for Kircher this time. Paradisi's got it. That's a good ball. Selkos. And it's 1-0. 24 minutes. 1-0. Selkos gets goal number 3 of the season. He's doing all right. Like, he's doing okay. Like I said, our wingers, we're not getting a lot from our wingers at the moment. I think next season, a change in system's needed because I don't think the wing play really works, and it's not really getting the central midfielders involved. I think we should go for like a more possession based system, maybe like a control possession tactic, because this isn't really doing it for me anymore. We've been well in control of this game. We've got the edge in possession, a few shots for Karlsruhe, but they haven't created anything. I'm going to say you played well, but there's room for improvement, which they agree with. We can do better. If we can get like a win by more than one, like better than 1-0, brilliant. Let's go for like 2 or 3-0, and hopefully keep a clean sheet. We've had a couple of those. Hopefully we get one here. Mobius. Close them down. And that's not cut out, and Moa, that's a good save by Mercury, who is still in goal. He hasn't done a lot wrong, really. He's been pretty solid. He has conceded, but hasn't made any sort of big mistakes or anything, not like Hendel. And Selkos got space to run into here, and this is a big break for Liverpool, god damn it, for BFC Dynamo. Frankie on the volley, and the keeper does get to it and does make the save. Coming up to 50 minutes, Moa on the ball here again. Suarez surely offside. Yes, thank you. Disallowed. Or do you know what? I think he was on. Oh, that's very tight. That might be a bit. That might be a bit harsh on Karlsruhe. Here's Mobius. Tiam back to the goalkeeper. Oh wow! It's nice to be to have things like that happen in our favour. Brasnit's gifted a goal. 67 minutes. We are leading 2-0, and Uphoff has done a Hendel. That's what it's called now. If you give away possession like that, it's doing a Hendel. He's done a Hendel. So. Yeah, just a heavy touch and Brasnit's just pounced. So the thing with Hendel, like I said, he's out of contract at the end of the season, and he is a good goalkeeper, but he's been 6 seasons. Is it time to reshuffle? Is it time for a new goalkeeper? It may well be, and Brasnitz goes for goal again there, but we're doing well here. We're 2-0 up. We're looking comfortable. Demelt's going to come off. Ablinger is going to come on, and Kohler's going to replace Selkos as well. 10 minutes left. Yeah, it's been a good performance. We've needed this. This is exactly the performance we've needed. We'll just tighten up for the last few minutes. Try and keep this clean sheet. Maybe go for a third. But yeah, like it's a game we should have been winning. We've won it with minimum fuss. Like we definitely needed this. This is a confidence boost we needed. And Kohler looking to maybe make it 3-0 here. Brasnich goes for goal and converts it, and that's 3-0, 2 in the game for Brasnich. 17 for the season now. He has never failed to score at least 15 goals in the season, and he's done it again for a 6th season in a row. Mr. Consistent, strikes again, and we have seal victory in this one. 3-0, maybe another one to come. There's still time, but converts. Last few minutes, we're going to bring on Fuchs just for a few minutes, just to give him an appearance. Brasnic's on a hat-trick though, so we're going to bring on off Cabella, bring on Max Fuchs just to get him, a few minutes. But a strong performance there. I'm very, very happy with that. And a minute left in the game. Could be a chance for one more goal here. Brasnic to Ablinger, and it is 4-0. Andre Ablinger scores his first goal of the season to Regen. 93rd minute, 4-0. It's turned into a rout. Like, that's exactly what we needed. That is... I'm trying to think of an expression, but I can't think of what it is. Like, it's exactly what the doctor ordered. That's what I'm trying to think of. It's exactly what the doctor ordered. How did that take me so long to think of that? But the 3 minutes have elapsed. Mercury, wow, that's he gathered that very comfortably. Like, I don't know how old he is, like 18, 19 maybe, but he looks confident. So for the time being, unless he makes a big mistake, he's staying in goal, and Hendel's going to be frozen out. And we're still playing here. We're 94 minutes, and there was only meant to be 3. Gartner wins the ball, and hopefully the whistle will blow now. Although there might be time for a 5th. I don't know. I don't know why we're still playing, honestly. And that's the final whistle. It's a 4-0 win, and yeah, that's. I'm going to say it again. That's just what the doctor ordered. Brilliant win. We were well on top, fully deserved, and hopefully that's the start of a big return to form. Look at that. Apart from Kohler, everyone got really good ratings. Everyone getting at least a 7. The defending was brilliant. Like, we let them have very little opportunities. They did have the ball in the net once. Maybe wrongly disallowed. I'm not quite sure. They did create a little bit, did Karlsruhe. But for the most part, we were way better than them. And they didn't defend very well at all. Dudiak with a 5.9. Looks like we're back to normal, guys. We're unbeaten in 5. We're back on top of the table. So hopefully that will be... That's going to be a return to form. Hopefully that's the perfect win. That's the perfect result. I really could not have gotten any better. And I think we're into a bit of an easy run now. We've got Holstein Kiel next to the 14th. Looking at our upcoming fixtures, I think there's going to be maybe a couple of videos left of the season before we move into number 7. Well, hopefully we'll be in the Bundesliga if things go our way. Like, our lead has been reduced by quite a lot, but we'll see if we can get promoted. Let's see what's coming up. 8 games left in the season. What I think we're going to do is we will of course end with a double like we always do with Braunschweig and Paderborn. Next episode will be Kaiserslautern in an away game. Whereabouts are they? They're 16th, so yeah, we've got an easy run now. We've got Holstein Kiel 14th, Bochum are 12th, Chemnitz are bottom, Darmstadt second bottom, and Kaiserslautern third from bottom. So the next 5 opponents are all in the bottom half. And then it's Nuremberg are 6th, Braunschweig 11th, and Paderborn 8th. So the running is at the very least a lot easier. So I think we're over the worst patch now. Let's just try and ride out the season with that lead still intact. But next time will be Kaiserslautern, and then after that we will go ahead to the double of Braunschweig and Paderborn. But that's going to do it for today, guys. Thank you for watching. If you've enjoyed the video, do drop a like down below, leave comments, and if you want to see the videos as and when it's up on YouTube, do hit that subscribe button, hit the notification bell to receive updates if I upload or go live, and follow me on social media so you don't miss any of my content next time. Kaiserslautern, that was a terrific win today, exactly what was needed, and back on top of the table with my 2-point lead. We'll try and extend that lead. It looks like we're back to normal now. We had a bit of a slump. Don't know why, don't know how. Like, I didn't change anything. But it looks like we're back to normal now. So yeah, next video should be out on Tuesday. I don't see any reason why it wouldn't be. So I will see you then. Thank you for watching, and I will see you soon. Goodbye.